Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a eyeshadow look that I just kind of came up with using the new Tartelette Tease Palette. It's the little baby one, the giant one that they have. And I used a lot of the purple, the gold, and then just the blending colors. I want to do something really smoky under the eyes. And then I'm trying out some Lilly Lashes for the first time before. These are in the style Paris. These are in the style Paris that I have on, and they're super freaking wispy. Honestly, I want another pair so I can double stack them for a really, really smoky look. But for like a no liner look or something like this, I really, really like them. And then I just have really, really glowy skin. I'm trying out the new Sephora Wonderful Cushion Foundation, so this will kind of be a bit, not a first impressions, but a little bit of a review, because on the voiceover I'll tell you guys kind of what I've thought about it, and I'm just gonna let you know I like it a lot so far. It's a little on the beigey side, but the next step up was way too yellow for me, so I just kind of color correct with a little bit of yellow. And if y'all guys want to see how I got this look, definitely stay tuned.
First, I'm going to start with my Glam Glow Wet Lip to hydrate my lips because I'm going to be wearing a stain. Then going in with my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This is their 24-hour wear one. I'm going to put it also under the eye. Taking my Tartelette Tease Palette. I'll be using that lightest shade all in that crease first to just give me a transition color. Then I'll be going in with that darker transition color, and I'll be starting in the inner tear duct actually, and then I'll be putting it on the outer part. I'm creating a bit of a halo effect. Then I'm using my Boing concealer to cover up that little bit of a blemish I have on my brow bone. Putting that liquid. Then I'm going to take the brown in there and I'm going to kind of work it in the lower lid area and blending it into my crease. Softening that out. Taking that darker transition color and I'm going to be putting that right above to blend it. Then I'm going in with a little bit of a purple on the blender brush and lightly giving it a little bit of a purple tone. Then I'm taking the gold and I'm going to pack that all on the lid. This wasn't coming out as intense as I wanted, so I wet my brush with the Kat Von D setting spray and then repacked it on my lid. Then going in with that purple and putting a little bit more purple in there. I'll go do the other eye and I'll be right back. Nivea Men's Aftershave Balm all over the face. Then I'm taking my Tarte Blur Primer, I'm putting that on my nose and on my forehead and just blending that out. Then I'm taking my new Sephora Wonder Cushion Foundation, or Wonderful Cushion, and I'm going to be using that all over the face with my Beauty Blender. You do have to kind of press the blender into there because it is a cushion, so it's almost like a sponge on sponge action. So you got to press it in there a little bit to get a little product on there, but it's a very buildable, very hydrating foundation. I would say it's medium, not quite full-blown full coverage, but this paired with a concealer, you can definitely get a full coverage effect. But what I really like is it really looks like skin, very hydrated. Then I'm going to take my Bareskin concealer from BareMinerals. I'm going to be working that under the eye area and anywhere else on my face, my nose, my forehead, and then underneath my jawline just to give my highlights a little bit more of a pop. Blending that out with the tip of my Beauty Blender. Then I'll be going in with my Mercier translucent setting powder and packing that on under the eyes to bake the under eye. I have found that working it in with a Beauty Blender works better for me personally than using a brush. Then I'm going to be taking my Lancôme contour color. I never do this, but I forgot, and I set my highlight first and then I put this on top. Oops. You really shouldn't do it. You should do it the opposite way, but it still blended out pretty well, so I was okay with it. Now that I've contoured, I'm going to go in with my Estée Lauder Double Wear Powder Foundation. This is also in shade Ecru, and I'm going to set the rest of my face with this to give me a little bit more coverage. Then I'm going to use my Simply Spoiled Beauty powder highlighting face palette. And I'm going to be highlighting the under eye with a little bit of that white and dusting off the extra powder. If you want to purchase any other stuff, you can definitely use my code FakeFace50 to save 50% off. Then I'm going to be using that other contouring color, and I actually like this to warm up my face a little bit. I felt it was a little too cool tone, so I use this to give me a little bit more of a color back to the face. Taking my Benefit Rockateur blush, and this is my favorite blush. It's super soft. It's almost like a highlight. And then I'll be dusting under the eye again just to transition that, taking a sip of my energy drink. And then I'm going to be using that palette and then taking that darker transition color, putting that under the eye first so that everything is very smooth. Also off camera, I did add liner on the top, as you guys can see with my BareMinerals retractable liner. Then I'm taking that darker shade in that palette and I'm smudging it out, starting at the outer part first and working my way inside. And we're going to be using a mixture of those two colors, and we're going to be buffing that out under the eyes. I wanted it to have a really nice smoky effect. So this is where I get that smoky effect. And I'm blending the outer part right there a lot in a C shape so that my eyes will look nice and rounded. And then we're just going to pop a little bit of that on the inner tear duct right there. Taking my Wet n Wild Nude liner, I'm going to be putting that on my inner rim. And then I'm going to be taking my blender brush and just blending that out with no additional product. Highlighting the face with Moonstone. Highlighting with that Becca Champagne Glow palette. Taking my Makeup Forever Smoky Lash and darkening my beard. Setting my face with my Kat Von D setting spray. Then taking my Moonstone and putting that on the inner tear ducts while my face was still a little damp, and it really made it stick really well. I love the way it made my inner tear ducts look. Then blending that out with my blender brush. Gonna do my brows and my lips off camera.
Alright, so I have popped on my Lilly lashes. I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow and Taupe on my brows. What else did I put on? I did put a little bit of the BareMinerals black retractable liner on my lash line at the top just to hide that lash band a little bit. Put my Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir on. Oh, and then I mixed Requiem and Bow and Arrow together to get this lip color. I did Bow and Arrow all over, Requiem, and then I did Bow and Arrow again right here. I don't know why, I just kind of felt like it looked cute. So yeah. And oh my god, I love this glow. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Be sure to like and comment below. Let me know down in that comment section, like you guys know, what else y'all are wanting to see, what y'all guys are thinking. Be sure that you share and subscribe so your friends can see these videos. Make sure you follow me on all my social media. I am in the process, if it hasn't already gone through yet, of changing my YouTube just to FakeFace, just to simplify things because everything else is under that, except for my Facebook, which I don't know how to do that because it's not technically a name, so it won't let me use it. Check me out on my Instagram, it's FakeFace_1, and also my Twitter, which is Mr. FakeFace. And make sure that you tell your friends to come subscribe. And remember, guys, it's your life. Make it beautiful.